Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Generation 1. In the last episode, we defeated Blaine here in Cinnabar Island, earning ourselves the Volcano Badge, and, on that note, our 7th badge, if I can stay on the screen. We have one more to get, and we don't actually know who that gym leader is, but we have seen that gym before because we passed it in Viridian City. In order to get to Viridian City, though, we're first going to be traversing Route 21 in order to reach Pallet Town again. Surfing north of Cinnabar Island completes the loop. We're on our way back. I am going to be ignoring trainers largely, except for... there's one fisherman on this route who I want to fight. I don't know who it is, so I'm just gonna fight all of them until I find him. Fisherman. Sea King. Well, it's not him. Impressive surviving a body slam, though. I know you couldn't have survived Hyper Beam, but still, not bad. Is it you? Hey, don't scare away the fish! You're the one who turned it around, man. Even then, do fish Pokemon act the same way as fish in real life? Because I don't think they do. At least not according to, like, Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, where you see them in the overworld. They're not scared that easily. Most of them aren't, at least. First Pokemon ever to survive a Hyper Beam from Rhine is Cloyster. Which, you know what? That is the highest defense stat in the game, so I think that's acceptable. We got brought from almost, like, full HP to death by that thing's clamp. Cloyster is terrifying. Back out into the water. I just gotta keep, like, paying attention for those docks because, or rafts, I suppose. One of them has the trainer that I want to fight, and it is not a swimmer, I know that. It might be that guy, though. The sea cleanses my body and soul. I'm not gonna judge you, man. Maybe it's your religion, or maybe you're just spiritual. I don't know. Yeah! True. You're not the first person to say that in the past few episodes. I got a big haul. Want to go for it? Oh, that's promising dialogue, actually. This might be the guy. This is the guy. This trainer has a team that becomes a running theme in future Pokemon games. He is leading with Magikarp at level 27. We can pretty easily take that out with Hyper Beam, I think, if we didn't miss. Ryan, what are you doing? Still easily take it out with our second Hyper Beam, at least. Magikarp at level 27. Okay, well, we don't have any ethers or anything, so I guess we're not using Hyper Beam again, so I guess Body Slam will have to do. His third Pokemon. Magikarp, level 27. Ryan grew to level 43, beating his third Magikarp. Fourth Pokemon, Magikarp, level 27. Fifth Pokemon, Magikarp, level 27. Now, naturally, his final Pokemon has to be the evolution, right? Nope. Magikarp, level 27. This trainer became a theme. There's always a trainer in every region up until, I think, Generation 5, when people stopped using Pokemon from Generation 1, in the main story at least. There's always a trainer who just has 4 Magikarp, unevolved, only knowing Splash and Tackle and Flail if they know Flail in any given generation, which they don't in this generation. Yeah. It's just a running theme, and I wanted to be sure to show it because that's the first instance of it. This tall grass. There is a single Pokemon that can only appear here, and we're going to try and find it and go over it now. Tangela is... unique. Let's just say that. Its low speed leaves it a pretty ineffective user of Bind, its partial trapping option, but it has the unique benefit of being the only pure grass type in the game. This makes it a surprisingly effective pivot into threats that use Earthquake, with Tangela also being able to threaten them with sleep and paralysis thanks to its access to the powder moves and Body Slam. It also gets Rest and Mega Drain to keep its own health at an acceptable level, although it will usually not do much damage to anything that it's not effective against. Tangela still has obvious flaws. Its low speed does it no favors, and it's vulnerable to fire, ice, and flying type opponents. It also can't do anything against anything that resists its grass type moves. Tangela is okay, but I'd still recommend Venomoth to fill its role instead. Also, please do not trade your Tangela for an Arcanine. I've seen what that can do to a man. Terry! Hoping this would be Tangela so I could just say right on cue, but nope, still haven't found one. Wow. Tangela, you missed your cue, buddy. Good try though, I suppose? It's also worth noting that I believe this patch of tall grass to be the best possible to catch Pidgeotto, because it will evolve in only a few levels, as opposed to having to catch one earlier on and waiting like 12 levels for it to evolve. The whole body is swathed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed. Its vines shake as it walks. Ugh. And obviously we pay tribute. Terry was transferred to Bill's PC. Better than Kevin Punt's PC. Surfing up from here, we have finally made it back home to Pallet Town. Let's visit Professor Oak. We haven't actually shown him our Pokédex in person in a very long time. I don't know if we ever actually have. Good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming? Here, let me take a look. Pokédex completion is 126 Pokémon seen, 76 Pokémon owned. My rating? Very good. Go fish for some marine Pokémon. I do have to do that. There's no rewards from Professor Oak himself, even for a complete Pokédex. He's no Professor Juniper, but still, it's nice to stop by once in a while. Let's also go ahead and heal at home, because we haven't actually been to Pallet Town in quite a while. Winter, you should take a quick rest. Oh good, you and your Pokémon are looking great. Take care now. Okay, Mom. I love you. Everything's still the same up here, too. Quickly play the SNES before it's time to go. With that done, there's really nothing else to see here as far as I know. Do you have any new dialogue, Daisy? You're in a different spot. Pokemon are living things. If they get tired, give them a rest. Okay, that is new dialogue because she doesn't have the town map to give us anymore, I suppose. We don't really have anything to do here in Pallet Town, though. It's time to head to Viridian City. Here we are. Back again with its barely darker shade of green than Route 1. Let's heal up real quick. No, wait, we just healed. Why am I doing that? We haven't been here in quite a while. Nothing's really changed necessarily. We can fish here now, but we'll be talking about that in the next episode. No, what we're here for is the gym. Viridian Gym's leader has returned. True, I don't know why I, flubbed that line so hard. We can enter the gym now. We aren't being forced down or anything, so let's go in. Yo, champ in making! Even I don't know Viridian Leader's identity. This will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokémon. Half true. Viridian City Pokémon Gym, leader... Winning trainers Aiden. I didn't know it actually told you who the gym leader is. Future me, censor that. That's way less dramatic if you actually know who it is. Jeez. Okay. My notes say this is largely going to be Vaporeon's gym, but I don't know, Vaporeon just had a gym. We're gonna let Annabelle fight for a bit, but I think it's only fair if this ends up being Hiket's gym. Hiket's the Pokemon who started it all, and Hiket was robbed of even having the first gym be hers, so yeah. I have a map of this place, but first things first, apparently there's actually an item in here which I can see. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. This place has the same panels that the Rocket Hideout had, where they'll force you in one direction, and yeah. I don't actually really need to fight all the trainers in here. We have unlimited rare candies, we technically have unlimited vitamins thanks to our unlimited nuggets, so yeah. I'll just show you the required path. There is a map of this place, if you need to find it, on Bulbapedia that shows the entire layout of the area, which should give you just enough, you know, context to know what panels will take you where and everything. This isn't technically going to be the... Well, actually, no. I am going to be showing you the fastest path. Never mind. I'm good at Let's Playing. I've done this for how long? 10 years? I know what I'm doing by now. I hope. Okay. Easily take out that Rhyhorn. I guess the gym guide wasn't lying because this guy did have one ground type. I lost my grip! This is our first time seeing a cool trainer. Feels weird that we're seeing that for the first time, or in, like, the last gym. I'm the Karate King! Your fate rests with me! He says he's the Karate King. I think that's actually a mistranslation. Karate King is just what all black belts are called in Japan, so yeah. In the original Red and Green, he probably just said, I am a Karate King, which is accurate. You'd think the Karate King would be the leader of the fighting dojo. Then again, this guy's already off to a better start using a Machoke instead of a Hitmonlee or a Hitmonchan. Like, there are no good fighting types in Gen 1, but Machoke is one of the better ones. Easily take that out. Machop. We are in the final gym, and that could be a Machoke or even a Machamp. Easily take that out as well. Even easilier, I'd argue. Annabelle grew to level 43. And another Machoke. Why even bother with the Machop? Just use the two Machokes. You'll be doing everyone a favor. And nothing can hit Gaster from this thing. I love having a ghost type against fighting type trainers. It's like an encore from the fighting dojo for Gaster. Aya! Why is everybody just saying Aya? Isn't that a Twitch emote? It's just like an anime girl. It's like Ayaya or something. I sound like such an old person whenever I talk about Twitch. I know, I'm sorry. Let's jump on this warp panel. Warp panel is not the correct... I don't know what these panels are actually called, though. Slide tiles? Who knows? I want to take these now that we got that Karate King out of the way now. Black Belt. I'm calling him by his Japanese name now. Would you look who it is? Actually, let's let Gaster lead. After all, Team Rocket did invade Pokemon Tower, Gaster's home. Alright. And to take a sip of water real quick. This is my hideout. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here. But you have caught me again. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Giovanni wants to fight one last time. Rhyhorn. Level 45, ground rock type, knowing the moves Stomp, Tail Whip, Fury Attack, and Horn Drill. His Pokemon are no joke. Level 45 is pretty high for red and blue, considering the last gym leader's strongest was like 47. Okay, he also has 5 Pokemon, so he is not messing around this time. I know Psychic is the correct choice, but none of his Rhyhorn's moves can hit Gaster. Bone Meringue. Okay. That's a funny choice, Gaster. Honestly, actually, I love that choice. You're using Marowak's signature move against Giovanni. And you're from Pokemon Town, and finishing it with Bubble, which is 4 times super effective even if it's only 20 base power. Gaster. That was awesome, okay. Dugtrio is level 42, ground type, knowing the moves Growl, Dig, Sand Attack, and Slash. We're just gonna keep going with Metronome. Bubble twice in a row? What are the odds of that? If someone can comment with what the odds of getting the same move twice with Metronome are, that's cheating! He just used an item on a Pokemon during its semi-invulnerable turn! He does have 1 guard spec per Pokemon that he uses randomly 25% of the time. You're seeing here that the AI does just have the ability to cheat with items, where, like, yeah, they can use potions on fully healed Pokemon like Blaine or anything like that. Okay. Well, I didn't expect Gaster to be the one to beat the fight, but recoil damage being the thing to take him out is a little unfortunate. The enemy's weak. Get him, Hicket. Okay. Honestly, just go for Razor Leaf. This thing isn't gonna last a hit. Slash will do a lot. About 1/3 of our HP. That's fine, though. Take that out. Wasn't even really necessary. We could have just gone with, like, Leech Seed and we would have gotten health back. Nidoqueen, level 44, Poison Ground type, knowing the moves Scratch, Tail Whip, Body Slam, and Poison Sting. We're just gonna... Okay. Let's not get cocky. I don't think Hicket can handle this. I know Razor Leaf won't knock out in 1 hit, is what I'm really trying to go for there. Body Slam would do too much and has the chance of paralyzing, which clearly it would have gotten, judging by the fact it got it against Yumi. And for the guard spec there, I'm not lowering your stats, man, so I don't know what your plan is, but that's fine. Easily take out Nidoqueen. Nidoking. Level 45, Poison Ground type, knowing the moves Tackle, Horn Attack, Poison Sting, and Thrash. Neither of these things have particularly intimidating movesets. I'm pretty sure they just have their level up movesets, in fact, so... yeah. Will Surf one-shot? I don't think it's as certain. Nidoking has pretty decent special, but... critical hit. Okay, Yumi. What is with Vaporeon and just destroying everything? Rhydon, level 50, ground rock type, knowing the moves Stomp, Tail Whip, Fissure, and Horn Drill. I'm gonna give him a chance to actually demonstrate what Fissure does. Well, or he can let me use Acid Armor, which just makes me disappear, apparently. I'll keep going, man. What? Critical hit! What is with Giovanni and getting, like, oh, and he hits with Horn Drill. 1-hit KO. Horn Drill is a 1-hit KO move, as is Fissure. This Rhydon has 2 of them, which I don't think is necessary at all. Let's go for Mega Drain here. This might one-shot. If it doesn't, it will at least get us to full health. Not quite a one-shot. That's fine. I'm honestly a little surprised about that, though. Finish it off with Leech Seed, that's funny. And just hope we don't get hit by a 1-hit KO move. Yep, he's just going for Tail Whip. Alright. That's Giovanni dealt with. That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. I don't want to accept that. The Earth Badge makes Pokémon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokémon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokémon League. It is my gift for your Pokémon League challenge. TM27. TM27 is Fissure. It will take out Pokémon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here, too long ago. Before we speak to him again, in Pokémon Yellow. Here we are. I have significantly less healing items in Yellow version because I've just sort of been speeding through this version of the game between episodes, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do here because, yeah, his levels are also higher in Yellow. Think I'm happy with my choice for a lead. This is my hideout. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. So be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Giovanni wants to fight. Leading with Dugtrio. Level 50, ground type, knowing the moves Sand Attack, Dig, Fissure, and Earthquake. You really need 2 ground type moves that deal 100 damage and one that's a guaranteed one-shot? Oh, and he's digging immediately, not surfing. Dugtrio using surf would be terrifying. Okay. We're gonna have to tank that. Come on, Blastoise, you got this. Barely, but you do. Dugtrio has an absolutely pathetic special stat and pathetic HP stat. This should one-shot. I know it's 11 levels higher, but... come on. It just outspeeds and knocks out, I think. I should have used Withdraw. I should have guessed it was going for Dig. Hopefully it doesn't knock out. And then I get to use Withdraw. And then I can use a potion. And get back to full health. And then from there, we'll be able to knock it out with Blastoise. I keep forgetting I didn't ban healing items in this LP. I just haven't really had a reason to use them. Guard Spec, I will take that. He has the same items here as he has in... thank God that missed! Is the same item here that he has in, Red and Blue. Blastoise grew to level 40 from taking out Dugtrio. Persian. Level 53 normal type, knowing the moves Screech, Slash, Fury Swipes, and Double Team. They didn't have to give it Double Team. I will just say that they did not have to do that. Unfortunately, our badge boosts wore off because we leveled up. That is how badge boosts work. So... okay. I don't think Blastoise is going to be the one here. This thing is, yeah, 13 levels higher with Slash. Not a one-shot, but it is faster and it's going to do the same thing on the next turn. I don't think we are going to knock this out with Blastoise. Unless we hit through Double Team, I guess. Okay. Sure. I wasn't expecting Blastoise to sweep in this gym. Nidoqueen. Level 53, Poison Ground type, knowing the moves Tail Whip, Earthquake, Double Kick, and Thunder. As you can see, he has upgraded his movesets quite a lot, and his team in general by replacing Rhyhorn with Persian. Not gonna knock out with that. Thunder misses though, so we're gonna knock out with another Surf. Blastoise, you are unbelievable right now. Okay. Nidoking. Level 55, Poison Ground type, knowing the moves Thunder, Leer, Earthquake, and Double Kick. Same moveset, except with Leer instead of Tail Whip, which is just a difference in their learn sets. So, okay. You know what? Nidoking would be the one to hit with Thunder. This is revenge for Nidoking being the temporary team member in Yellow that didn't get a sad farewell like Butterfree. Okay. Earthquake is scary. I can't really switch in Pikachu here. Charizard? I mean, there's not really a wrong choice here. I'm gonna switch in Snorlax, actually. Because Snorlax has Amnesia and Blizzard. Oh. I didn't think about Double Kick. As long as it only hits twice, the badge boost should do enough to nullify what damage it would do in the next turn. I want to use Amnesia to race special by 2 stages, and then Blizzard. This is a strategy that Snorlax is particularly good at using. Tauros is also good at using Blizzard, don't get me wrong, but Snorlax learns Amnesia, so... let's see that damage. Not quite a one-shot, and it didn't freeze. That's fine. I at least got to show the power of that, considering this thing is, like, 14 levels higher. Yeah, Blizzard is strong. Rhydon. Level 55, ground rock type, not poison like my notes say, knowing the moves Rock Slide, Fury Attack, Earthquake, and Horn Drill. Blizzard might one-shot at outspeeds. Rhydon is apparently faster than I think it is, because that's the second thing it's done that had to involve its speed stat. That's, like, sort of surprising to me. Let's see if we can just get a Surf off with Pikachu and knock it out. It would be fitting for Pikachu to be the one to knock out the last gym leader's last Pokemon. Okay, critical hit Pikachu! He is just my little buddy. Okay.
Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. You do not have space for this.
That's fine. His dialogue is the same in Pokemon Red and Blue, so... back to Pokemon Blue. After checking Pikachu. He is just my little buddy! I love this guy. What a great starter Pokemon. Anyway, as I was saying, back to Pokemon Blue.
Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell.
It's this moment. Not to ruin the moment, but there's something I need to talk about here. Giovanni seems genuinely remorseful for his actions here, doesn't he? At least as much as he can from, you know, Gen 1 dialogue. Saying he'll devote his life to Pokemon research, at least in my eyes, has always made me think that this battle showed Giovanni the error of his ways, and the Pokemon Origins anime shorts and the manga seem to confirm this, but every single future appearance of Giovanni seems to contradict this. I really don't like talking about future games during a Let's Play, but to be honest, I'm not ever planning on making Let's Plays about Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so here we go. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there's an event where you travel into the past with Celebi to stop Giovanni from rejoining Team Rocket to aid in their attack on a landmark in the Johto region. Giovanni genuinely expresses a want to join his colleagues, and is also shown abandoning his son. He abandons his son, yes, to go and train, but specifically, he's going to train so he can form a stronger organization. Then he shows up again in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, straight up coming from another dimension to take over a research station for a group dedicated to preserving Pokemon and nature with the help of evil team leaders from across the series. And yes, I know this sounds like bad fanfiction. That's because it is bad fanfiction. So, Giovanni eventually reveals that he took over this facility to steal their research data on alternate realities, with his group, Team Rainbow Rocket's ultimate goal being to take over the multiverse. Again, I know this sounds like bad fanfiction. He obviously fails here, but he foreshadows the fact that Team Rocket is going to attempt to take over the world again in Pokemon Masters EX and Pokemon Go. I genuinely think every appearance past Red and Blue, aside from Leaf Green, Fire Red, and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, obviously, which continue to make him sound remorseful for his actions, serve as an absolutely brutal and unjustified character assassination for Giovanni. I wish they'd gone a different route with Giovanni appearing in future games to try and make up for his past mistakes, rather than having him double back and go back to being comically evil. It makes me really frustrated that they wasted an opportunity for cool character moments just to take advantage of the nostalgia of Giovanni being a bad guy. With that done, now would be a good time for you to stock up on potions, Ultra Balls, all that stuff. We have a lot of exploration to do before we actually head to the Pokemon League, which we do have the badges for at this point. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Next time on Pokemon Generation 1, we do more general exploration around the Kanto region, seeing Pokemon we can catch now, and just various things around the region that we haven't seen yet. See you guys then.